about set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Eastern Division leading Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. And let's not forget our two starting pitchers as you see how they match up for this one. Art James will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore, shortstop, Art James. Go out.
First pitch on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. You know, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, EK. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Well, I don't know if it's an old saying or not, but if you can play .750 ball at home, .500 on the road, you'd win 100 games. Well, this has been an .800 homestand for them so far. With 4-1, they'd love to keep that going here.
Stay hot up there. Hey, come on now. Here we go. Hey, come on now.
Here's the 1-1.
Hey, come on, big dog. Stay hot.
And he pulls it to deep right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. So good work utilizing the changeup to get the fly ball, and I'm sure we'll see a few more of those moving forward. You get a look there at the rest of his scouting report. Rondell Parrott will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games.
Yeah. We got one here. Come on, guys.
First pitch coming.
Hey, come on now. Here we
Here's
go.
a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
0 for 3 yesterday, 0 for 4 on Friday. You could use a good at-bat here.
Just getting started here in the Bronx.
Go, Yank. Hey, close it first. Close
The 1-0 pitch.
it. Come on, big dog.
2-0 now.
Get your pitch, drive it right now.
Now Latos ready, the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ozzie Rivera waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on.
Come on now. Hey, see it. Drive
Now
it.
the 3-0 offering. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often. Well, you get a good hitter in a fastball count, he'll know what to do with it. Heck, he's probably a .500 hitter when he gets a 3-1 fastball in the zone. That's almost too easy.
Ozzie Rivera will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting.
Hey, infield, knock it down, knock it down.
Now here's the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Waits, now the pitch. Pitch misses low, the throw down, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with 1 out in the first, another base hit here to put that first run on the board.
Hey, looking back, go 1. Hey, here we go, guys.
Ready now on 1-1. Sharply hit towards the hole, and it's going to get through. A base hit. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Rod Edmondson will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Eduardo Nunez will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Adrian Navarro will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. There you see the league leaders in hitting we touched on a moment ago. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
That one's in there, 3-1. Here he comes, 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Well, nobody's in that dugout is going to give him high five for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
First pitch to him. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-1 on the way. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Two pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing by Posey, and this one's on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More from the Bronx after this. Jurickson Profar Leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The designated hitter, Jurickson Profar.
Hey, we got no one.
First pitch coming.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward.
Come on,
Now, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Hey, be patient.
The next
Pick
pitch.
one out and drive it, kid.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Hey, all right. Here we go now.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Here it comes, 2-1.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
And boy, this is exactly how you want your leadoff hitter to approach an at-bat. You know, he's showing a lot of patience, and it's worked out so far.
Go, guys.
Here he comes on 3-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
Come on, let it rip right here.
Here's the payoff pitch.
Up there, huh?
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
David Cabrera will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now the pitch.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. On to first, and a fine start to the inning here for Latos, 2 away.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Vladimir Silva will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
You down now? Plays it one now.
And here's the first pitch.
Hey, your pitch right here.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
All right, come on now. Hey, hit me a seed right here.
1-0 on the way.
Come on now, guys.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Here we go.
1-1 pitch on the way.
Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Hey, plays it one now. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Ready with the 2-1.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
To 2-2 now.
Oh, big guy. Get your pitch, huh? Plays it one, huh?
Here he comes on 2-2.
Come on, just you and him. Give me some. Look at him.
Lined hard to center field. Gund will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Eric Hosmer will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. First offering on the way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field.
Take it. Ball.
Parrott is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Claudio Reyes.
Claudio Reyes will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
One down.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
David Maeda will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the 2nd.
Come on, Yankees, let's go.
Get ahead, stay ahead. Get ahead, stay ahead now.
First pitch coming.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Brent Morrell is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Third baseman number 16, Brent Morrell.
Come on, for a good one. Drive it, kid.
Now the first pitch. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here. 0-1.
Get a good one up there, huh?
Now the pitch.
Hey, wait for your pitch.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Plays it first.
The 1-1.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first. Hey, nice
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Give me a break. Let's go right now, fellas, right now. Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
A 2-1 offering.
Hey, let's go right here.
Fouled back.
I need you right here, one time.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
All right, one time right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Hey, need a strikeout right here.
Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at 3rd.
You know, sometimes you just give up. You get to the point after so many pitches that you don't want to walk them, so you end up throwing them a fastball right down the middle. But any guy with a bat in his hands can be dangerous in that spot, so he wins the battle.
Austin Anthony will get his first opportunity now.
Ball here. Come on now. Let's go, Yankees.
Here we go now. Come on now.
First pitch on the way. Here's a ground ball to first. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
And this just undoes a lot of the work done by the leadoff hitter. Remember, he made the guy on the mound burn through a ton of pitches before he actually reached base. But instead of capitalizing on that, the next guy turns right around and bounces into a double play.
Art James will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
got two. Hey, come on now.
Now the first pitch.
Come on, back
And he
one.
lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
Hey, here we go.
Here it comes.
Let's go now, let's go, let's go.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Rondell Parrott will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Two out there. Put him away. Hey, first pitch strike, get ahead right here.
Now here's the first pitch.
Get ahead, stay ahead right here.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Definitely a steal situation here. You know, when your leadoff guy gets on with 2 outs, I'd expect to see him go within the first few pitches.
Here we go,
From the
son.
stretch.
Let's do it. Hey.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through, a base hit.
No runner, cut hold.
Calm yourself already.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Come on, sitting on something here. Good pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
In now, Ozzie Rivera. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Hold them right here, boys. Easy one now.
Gotta hold him right here. Let's go.
The 1-0.
Right here, one time.
Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Get driving. Let's go, Ted. Good pitch on, huh?
Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Rod Edmondson will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
Yeah, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
First pitch coming. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Two men are on with 2 men out.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh? You can do it. No one better. Come on. Here we go.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Let's make a play and hold them right here. Let's go. See it. Drive it. Let's go, kid.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
One time, right here.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Hey, gotta hold him right now.
2-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The O's lead this thing 1-0. Rick Gund will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Now here's the first pitch. bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, a little surprising you wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top 4-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Into the box now, Emil Herrera. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
This is nothing more than a great pitch here on 2-2. Just a changeup that totally bottoms out. Very tough to do anything with that.
Lauren Asuncion stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
And this is high for a ball, so from 0-2, he's worked it back to 2-2 now. Here comes a 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another try at 2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Jurickson Profar will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Designated hitter, Jurickson Profar.
First pitch coming. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see. Let's call this thing a swinging bunt. Call it whatever you want. He'll call it a leadoff single.
David Cabrera will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Hey, we got no outs.
He's set. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
Ball on the ground, we're rolling it.
The 1-0.
Hey, grounder right here. Knock it down.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Hey, ground ball right now, huh?
Now the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. One run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
Right here, one time. Hey, let's turn.
Here comes the 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Nunez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Vladimir Silva will stand in. A line-out victim his first time.
One out now.
Hey, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog now. Come on now.
First pitch to him.
Right now.
Ball 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch. Roll it up on the ground. Let's go, right here.
Now the 1-0.
Attaboy,
And
attaboy.
2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2 balls, no strikes. Hey, let's turn this.
Hey, the play's at 2. Let's roll it up, huh?
Hey, have a rip. Like
2-0 on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Roll it up, huh? Hey, let's turn 2, huh?
Now the 2-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2-2. And a curveball gets away, and this ought to be a passed ball. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Yeah, you can see this pitch is on the outside part of the plate, and it almost looked like a situation where he couldn't decide whether to catch it normally or maybe try to backhand this thing. And it kicks right off the end of his glove, and you can see it gets away.
3-2, here it is. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. The throw to the plate, and the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Third baseman number 16.
And things are continuing to go poorly for him out there. That's now the 8th hit he's given up in just 3 1/3 innings of work. With a line like that, he's not going to be sticking around much longer.
Brent Morrell will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
Come on, guys.
Rack him up now.
Your pitch right here, kid. Let's go.
And here's the first pitch.
Hey, dump him up.
And that's in there for strike 1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Hey, need you right here. Need you. Hey, the play's at 2. Let's roll it up now. Let's go.
Pause, now the pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Herrera comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Austin Anthony will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now. Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Here we go.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No
Comes
one
set,
better.
now the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
time right here.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on.
Here comes the 1-1.
Pitch.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
Got it. Let's go, New York. Hey, looking good. Putting away up good.
Now the 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the runner will score from first. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Art James will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First offering on the way. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
Well, I've got to say, some days at this place, the ball just seems to jump a little better than others. We've seen quite a few balls hit hard already. This is the first one that leaves the yard, but I've got a sense it's not going to be the last.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And his arrival is going to signal the end of the afternoon for the starter, Matt Latos. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Michael Pineda is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Stepping in now, Rondell Parrott. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Here we go, guys. Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
1-0 pitch now.
Come on, big guy. See it? Drive it
And he
home.
won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Hey, let's go right here.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone, a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 11 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, they went to the bullpen to get that right-handed reliever, hoping that that would give them the right-on-right advantage. Well, guess again. He gets a pitch out over the plate, and he turns that thing right around. That was no cheapie either.
Into the box, Ozzie Rivera. As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Here's the pitch.
Here we go.
And he continues to swing the bat well as this is into center field for his 3rd hit of the ball game. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Orioles 6 and the Yankees nothing. Eduardo Nunez stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and They've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. Throw to first by Morel will take care of him for the first out of the inning.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys give me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Adrian Navarro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Man, not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
First pitch coming. Buster Posey is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, come on, guys.
Now here it comes.
Play to 1 here.
And that misses 1-1. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. The 1-1 home. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. So that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So they'll try to make something of this 4th inning after all as he's into second with a 2-out double. And as you can see on our team leaders graphic, that gives him now 30 on the year.
Hey, come on. Get ahead, stay ahead.
First pitch on the way. Now Hosmer swings and lifts a high fly ball out to deep right field. Cabrera has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Rod Edmondson will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Hey, let's go, kid.
Now the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the pitch.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, Lon.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Right now.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Ready now on 1-1.
Get your pitch. Right here.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Strike him out here.
Here's the 1-2.
Hey, get him yourself.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
One down. Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Here's a 1-0.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid.
Now
Here
a
we go.
swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, David Cabrera.
David Cabrera will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
See it driving. Let's go. Right here.
Now the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, plays at 1 now. Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Let's go. Come on, fellas. Let's go.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Here's the 1-1.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Nunez is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Claudio Reyes will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Claudio Reyes.
Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Hey, nobody out now. Come on, fellas. Let's go.
1-1 pitch on the way. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. David Maeda will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
Here it comes.
Come on now, 1 time. Right here.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Rick Gund will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time.
Hey, let's get a 2-ball right here.
First pitch coming. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this.
Roll it up right here. 1 down now. 1 down. Need a base hit here.
He's set, now the
Let's go,
pitch.
2.
Off the plate again, 2-0 now.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or 2 here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Now here's the first pitch. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Parrott will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Lord Assumption. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5.
Hey, short way now.
Here's the first offering. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Hey, make a play. Hold him right
Here's
here,
the
huh?
1-0.
Get out there.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Swing and a line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from second.
And with all the runs these guys scored yesterday, you wondered if they were going to have any left over for today. Sure enough, it took them a while. They're finally on the board here with the RBI single.
In now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-0 on the way. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
3-0 is on the way. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
3-1 on the way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans.
Check this guy out. Let's go.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Adrian Navarro will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Hey, let's get out of this. Short one right here, kid. Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
Has a look, now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Hey, make the pitch right here.
Shut him down right here. See it. Drive it. Now.
The next 0-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 2-run score. And he will score as well. It's a 3-run double, and it cuts the lead down to 2.
Boy, just a few pitches that time can be the difference between a foul ball and a 3-run double. Watch how close this ball is to the chalk. That didn't stay fair by much, but as a result, he's going to clear the bases here with a double.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Hey, come on. We got to hold him right here. Come on, Yankees.
Here we go now. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Let's go.
From the stretch. That's popped up, now towards short right field.
All you. Take. Drop it.
Rivera is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Orioles 6 and the Yankees 4. Vladimir Silva will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Vladimir Silva.
Hey, take a cut now. Get your cuts.
Get your pitch.
First pitch to him.
Let her rip right here.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Let's go.
And now a pitch on the way.
Let it fly.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Well, that man's got to be feeling a little better about things out there on the mound.
He sure does. His guys got him right back into the ball game, and now they need him to put up a shutdown inning here so those bats can go back to work.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, Yankees.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh? Hey, here we go, guys.
Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, get him a 1 here.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Another 2-2 offering. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
And you know, for a while there, this was starting to look like this might be a lost cause, but now after the 4-run inning, he's got a real job to do out there. These guys are right back in this thing, so they need a shutdown inning here. That's a good job to get that first out.
So 1 away now. Here's the third baseman, Brent Morrell. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
All right, come on now. Come on now, here we go, guys.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Have a rip like you can.
The 2-0 on the way. Nope. 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
Come on now, let it fly.
Here comes the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Let's go, Yankees.
Hey, all right, here we go now. Easy out, play the first.
The 3-1 is on the way.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Cut it right there. Don't rush, kid.
I tell you, he has not looked like a 220 hitter to me. This is his second hit of the ball game, and he smoked this one pretty good.
Austin Anthony will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point.
One away.
Come on, big guy. Hey, let her rip one time.
And here's the first pitch.
Pitch up there.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Hey, let's roll 2.
Roll it up right here.
Go.
He waits, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, you got it. No one bet. Let's go.
Hey, roll it up. Plays it 2.
Come on now, get the 2 ball right here. This ground ball, turn 2 for you right here. Turn 2 right here. Here we go.
Comes set, now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Your pitch, huh? Come on, big guy. He's going to steal, I'm telling you.
1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip. Hey, need a strikeout right here. Here we go.
The 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Runners on first with 1 down.
First one. Hey, roll it up.
Here's the full count offering. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive.
One time, right now, kid. Here we go.
Hey, roll it up. Plays
The
it
3-2 one more time. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. part, James will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
Here's the first offering. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Hey, come on, guys.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Hey, she didn't rip it there.
The 1-1.
Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
Opposite field to left. Herrera is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Baltimore's out in front, 7-4. Eric Hosmer come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. You gotta hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Here we go, guys.
Pitch on the way.
Hey, get the pitch up there.
Swing and a hot shot toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Yeah, and that might give you an idea of how his stuff is starting to straighten out just a little bit here now. It's the 3rd time through the lineup, and guys weren't getting a ton of solid contact earlier, but as his pitch count rises, they're starting to zero in on him now.
First pitch coming. Claudio Reyes is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking, quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after him.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. And the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Here's another 0-2.
Hey, need a strikeout right here. It's your guy.
Chopper foul.
All right, come on now.
Here comes another 0-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop 3rd strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
And he's finding the terrain much easier to navigate this time around. After that 4-run inning, this is a guy who needs a quick inning here, and he's 2/3 of the way home.
Now here's the pitch. David Maeda is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Hey, let's go right here.
The 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1.
Come on, guys.
And he'll offer it the 2-1 and send it in the air out to right. Cabrera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Back here in the Bronx, Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Ricky Chavez is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Rondell Herrick will get another shot. He homered his last time. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Plays at 1 now.
Here's the pitch.
Nobody here. Nobody.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
Now the 2-0. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now the 3-1 pitch.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And it, in fact, lands in the corner, foul. Full count offering on its way.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Fouled back.
Strikeout right now. Let's go, baby.
3-2, here it comes.
Pitch. Drive it right here.
Grounded, foul.
Come on, big guy. Get yourself right here.
He'll try it again, 3-2.
Come on now, one time.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman, Ozzie Rivera.
Ozzie Rivera will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far.
Hey, let's go. Now you got this. Hey, we got one
First
here, guys.
pitch on the way.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Here we go, boys.
Here we go, guys. Let's
The
go.
1-0 pitch.
Come on now, one time right here.
Hammered the other way to deep right field.
Round it.
And say goodbye to that one. Into the seats in right for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 31 for him on the season. And they double him up. It's 8-4.
Well, not much of a surprise here. This is what MVPs do. He's fortunate here that they decide to come after him. I don't know why, but that is a fundamentally strong swing. The ball just jumps off his bat. It's way out of here with plenty to spare.
Rod Edmondson will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
First offering on the way.
Get ahead, stay ahead, buddy.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, here we go.
The next pitch.
All right.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
Here we go, boys.
Outside, 3-0 now. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now. Get a good one.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Hey, let's go right here.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
The 3-1 coming. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. 1 out, nobody on. Now the payoff pitch home.
Hey, we need a strikeout right here.
Swing and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Assumption backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
I think another look here will show that this should have been ball 4. And those are the little things that start to pile up if you're not careful. You've got to have a better understanding of the strike zone.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The pitch. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes.
Hey, let it rip one time.
And this will be fouled away.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Now another 0-2.
Hey, give yourself right here.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, let her rip one time.
And now a pitch on the way.
Oh, baby. Get your pitch up there.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Again, a 1-2. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Here now the 2-2.
Here you go.
And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Orioles 8 and the Yankees 4. Rick Gund will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
Pitch on the way. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And the catch is made, 1 away.
At this point, base runners are what you need, so swinging at a 3-0 pitch and making it out really doesn't help the cause at all.
Emil Herrera will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Where's the first now?
Here's the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Here we go. Right now.
The 1-2 with 1 away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
There's a 1 now.
The 2-2 coming.
Hey, play the first.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
You know, and unless these guys can turn things around quickly, it's starting to look like this winning streak's going to come to an end in 3 games.
Gordon Assumption will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And this ball is lined into right field, and he's got himself his second hit of the afternoon. Eduardo Nunez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He's set. Now the pitch. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Yanks leave one. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Preston Claiborne will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. David Cabrera will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
And the pitch.
Hey, no outs here.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Get yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
Now here's the pitch.
Get your pitch, huh?
Way outside. 1-2.
Hey, play for first. Play for first.
The 1-2.
Come on.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there. Here we go.
Now
here
the
we go.
2-2 pitch.
Hey, one pitch.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Vladimir Silva will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Come on now, here we go, guys. Hey, come on
Here
now,
comes the
guys.
1-0.
Hey, come on, guys.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Come on, fellas, let's go. Hey, we got one.
1-1 on the way.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down. Brent Morrell will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch coming. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on.
All right, let's go right here.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey, here we go now.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
And this is when you know the stars are lined up in your favor as a hitter. I mean, look how bunched up he was on that swing, yet he still finds a way to muscle that to right for a double.
Two outs here.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
Into the
We're
box
getting
now,
ahead.
Austin Anthony, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That gives him 5 doubles now on the year.
Hey, drive him in. No one better here. Hey, your pitch. No one better.
Hey, need you right here.
He's ready now. The pitch.
Hey, great
Here's
day.
a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here comes a 1-2. And a slider. Called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 8 and the Yankees 4. Lewis Coleman is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Lewis Coleman.
Adrian Navarro will step in. He had that big 3-run double his last time. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Lays off the slider and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Here comes the 1-2. And this is fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Get the mission for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first. Here's Buster Posey now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
1 out now.
All right, come on now, one time, let her fly.
Now here it comes.
Here we go, guys.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Outside, 2-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see it. He was right on that one.
Eric Hosmer will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
The 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but, hey, it works out for him.
Claudio Reyes will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Ready on 2-1. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Hey, you got it.
2-2 pitch on the way. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. One hit, one left. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Orioles 8 and the Yankees 4. Adam Warren will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Hart James will dig in. He homered back in the fourth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Hey, one time, right now.
1-0.
Come on, big guy.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now.
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there. Hey, come on, guys.
Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, you can do it.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. Rondell Parrott will step in. A ground out victim as last time.
No one out now, no one out. Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go.
Here's the first offering. And a high strike there. 0-1. High strikes probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Gund is right there. 1 down.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hitting the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Ozzie Rivera will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game. And on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys.
Hey, first pitch strike. Get ahead right here.
First pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The 1-0.
Right guy, right place.
Ball 2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Hey, double up. Let's go.
Here comes the 2-0. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Rod Edmondson will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh? One down.
First
one
pitch
down.
coming. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go. Take it off. Let's control. Looking good. No one better up
From the
there.
belt, kicks and deals.
Good eye, good eye.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. the 1-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The way this inning's gone, his eyes had to be lining up on that pitch, but all he could do was pop it up.
Jurickson Profar will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Hey, come on, guys. Let's go. Gotta hold him.
He's set, now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Big pitch here, 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Here he comes on 2-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Mike Dunn is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 43, Mike Dunn.
David Maeda will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, David Maeda.
Hey, no one down here.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Morrell will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
Yeah, up by 4 in the 9th. You want to make sure these guys don't get any momentum on their side, so that's an important first out there.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right now.
That's a good one, huh?
Here's the first offering. Rick Gund is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Right, let's go, kid. Hey, push it first.
Here's the pitch.
Go now, let's go.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. Richard Chavis will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save. Needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Hey, come on, guys.
Here we go.
Hey, have a
Here we
rip
go,
out
guys.
up there, huh?
Ready now on 1-1. Fouled straight back. One out, nobody on.
Best pitch right here.
Now the 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead.
Standing in now, Lauren Asuncion. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1.
Hey, you got it. Going better. Let's go. Hey, let it rip. Let it rip. Hey, New John, here we go.
The 1-0 home.
Right here.
1-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here we go now. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Here's the 1-1. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Come on, guys.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he was really a tough out up there. See all the hits. He also chipped in with a home run. He was a difference here, no doubt about it.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Orioles win this one 8-5. So long from the Bronx.